Good morning, class. Welcome to the online classes for moral science. Till term 1, you have seen that your syllabus was till the chapter 4. Here, we are going to start with the new chapter, that is chapter 5, which is titled as Building Character. So, here we are going to see this chapter so that it will come in the term 2. Here, we are going through the chapter that is character. Already, everyone is familiar with this word that is character. But how we are using this word character? That we are just distinguishing a person with different behavior and the qualities. So the actual meaning that we were using is different because it's own meaning of that word, right? We are making that meaning of that word. We used to characterize someone. Like if we distinguish a person, we used to say that he is of a good character or he is a characterless. What that means? That his behavior is not good, right? So we can say that character is already similar to that of the behavior or the quality of the person. So in the first line here you can see a thought is given that you cannot dream yourself into a character. You must hammer and forget yourself one. Okay, so what that means, that person who want to imagine or make a dream that he want to be fit in that character, it is not that much easy to see in a dream. You just have to hammer yourself. That means you have to beat yourself to be in a fit into that character. So to make a particular character of that person, we have to make ourselves to be beaten up to get into fit into that character. And we have to make ourselves to be fit of that character, because we just distinguish the person on the behaviors, on the qualities, what how they talk, how they live, how they respond to anyone, and how they respect each other. That is what the different qualities of different persons, and we are talking about combinations of qualities, not a single quality, right? So these are the kinds of qualities or the properties of a person which are telling about the character. So character is the combination of the qualities that distinguishes a person. In easy words, we can see this, that the different behaviors of the person tells about that character, right? Because if someone is not talking us with in a good manner, or they are not respecting any elders also, what we used to say, that the person is a characterless, he don't know even how to talk or how the behavior is, right? So what we can say, that the person or an individual, by seeing his personality, we can judge him for his character, right? By seeing his behavior or the personality. Like behavior and the qualities, this combination of qualities and the behaviors are regarded as the personality of that individual. So that is what the character. And in our daily life, we are going through this word a lots of time, because we used to judge a person and we used to say that he is of a good character or he is not of a good character. Okay, so in the second paragraph here you can see it is told about a book that is the pages of a youth magazines and read home sections by the columnist and the personality experts. In newspaper you will find an oft repeated topic, that how can I develop personality, right? So in today's generation, it's just a easy word, or we can say that the familiar word which we are always seeing this word, that how we are going to develop our personality, or what is a personality. Personality means what the actual character or the actual behavior or the combination of the qualities that a person can have. Because if you're talking about a personality of that individual, that what you are saying, that how the person is walking, how the person is dressing up, how he is going to talk to us, or how he is just responding to someone, or how he is respecting to the elders. So every quality that is together, we can say that there is his personality, right? So many of the novelists also told us that please do not do as I did at your age, waste your years copying other people. What that means, that novelist who is already a aged one, that is he or the elder, so he is already experienced. So what he is telling, that do not do as I did at your age, means in the young age what he did, he is telling us that don't do that or don't repeat that, because he has wasted already his the whole youth time by copying some other persons. Now also we are doing the same. If we like someone or the idol, everyone will have some idols, and nowadays they are having different idols by seeing a model or by seeing like youtubers. So different persons come into our life by which we are making them as our ideal, right? And how we are making them as our ideal, by what behavior they are talking or how their dressing is. We are wasting our time in just copying them, that they used to talk like this, they used to make their hairstyles like this, so we are just copying them. So he is also telling us the same, that stop copying the other persons and wasting your time in copying that person. So you just have to make yourself so that you can become idol for some other persons, right? So here this character or the personality is not a modern quest. What that means? Modern quest is not only for the youth one. It is not only for the youth, but it is as old as the person, because any man, even if our seeing our grandparents or our elders, they are also in the seek of getting a good character or the personality, right? Because when a person or the parents, when you see the other parents or in the grandparents, when they talk in a good manner, what we used to think that what the person's behavior is, right? What is the personality they are having? As old as man, we can give them the character, right? Because they are experienced, and if they are not in a good character or not behaving in a good manner, what we used to say that this person is not having at all a personality, right? His personality is not at all developed. But we used to think they are experienced already, they are elder, so we can't say anything. But for youth, we should have a good manner, right? But many boys or the girls which you are going through now in the new generation, we used to just easily say that he is the characterless. However, his face value is, he may be fair, he may be good heighted, he may be good English, speaking skills are also good, but some behavior would be missing that will be telling his that his character is not good. So, when Socrates was asked the same question by the Greek, he replied, "Know thyself." That means knowing oneself is the key to develop a desirable personality. What that he told, that knowing ourselves, the person of an individual can know himself by just telling his desirable personality. So, if we want to develop our personality, don't copy others or don't compare to others, because we just have to see ourselves. By knowing ourselves at what we are doing and how we are talking and how others are taking us and how we are taking others, that will be the personality. So to make our personality or to develop our personality, we should know oneself. That is, we should know ourselves to get our personality to be developed. Okay, so this was an excellent advice, that to know ourselves is the best way to develop our desirable personality. It did not satisfy the curious youth, for it did not explain much, right? Because we are very curious, right? Youth is the generation where this 18 to, you can say that, to the age of the 25 28, you are just curious to know about what the new generations. We have to move with the trend, right? According to you, the trending part we are moving with. Whatever the new trend come, we used to follow that, we used to copy that. So it is not, cannot be explained or cannot be understood by the youth, but this is the correct one, that we should know ourselves. And youth never waste their time knowing themselves. They try to trend themselves or they come with the trend. So try to make yourself with such personality that some others will make you the ideal, right? So what is character? That is, character is the development of oneself. Simple word, that is, by knowing ourselves we can develop our personality. So oneself's character is the development of himself. That is, if we are developing ourselves, then our character is also developing. So for the centuries, that is by the hundred of years, we can say that the personality was considered to be grab or dress that one could put on. It's true, because now also what the person is wearing, by that we can say that yes, he's dressed up in the good, so he is a good person or he is having a good character. But after that, we used to know some different behavior, that how he's talking. After that, we will see how he is doing with their elders. Similarly, we can find different qualities of the behavior of that person, and we can just judge him that how his character is, right? So by seeing only the dressing, we used to judge the person earlier. But after that, dress consists of well-groomed appearance, good manners, neat and tasteful clothing, etc. So this different things should be in our body language, right? How we are wearing different dresses used to be there. Someone, when they used to wear the bright colors, we used to say different words to them, right? Or some tasteful clothing should be there of that person, that how he is wearing. Like if someone is wearing like your idol, you can say, or the YouTuber or the heroes or some different characters you used to imagine that they are your idols. We used to see their dressing and we used to say what dressing is wearing is very good. So we just have to copy them because we want to make ourselves to that, similar to that your idol. So not only that, but we now know that the character or the personality is not only the external appearance, it is developed inside. Sometimes we see the persons who are already very poor, their financial condition is not good, they did not grab up the good dress, but they used to have a good way of talking, their speaking skill is very good. So what we can say that their behavior is very good, so they can talk in a good way. So we used to say that he is having a good personality. So not only the external appearance is only the way to tell us the character or the personality. An authentic behavior is the litmus test of a developed self. So behavior, how we are behaving, is just a litmus test. We know that the litmus paper tells us what the acid and what the base is. Similarly, to know ourselves, then we should test ourselves. That means we should develop ourselves, and by telling the behavior to others, we can test oneself. Right? You cannot form a genuine character by simply copying the clothes of the film stars or mannerism of the leaders and the models. The way he is talking, we will copy. The way he is dressing, we used to copy. So not only this, external appearance will show our personality, but we should do more than that. And we should mainly develop ourselves. That is, oneself's behavior should be developed. And we are three persons. That means we are of three types of persons in our own. We can just distinguish them like that. The person we think we are, the person others think we are, the persons we really are. What the first one, that is person we think we are. We used to think that we are good, we are doing the good one, we are having a good character that others also have. The person we think we are always used to think that we are the persons that we used to be. But some persons are also come into category that some other persons used to think that what the other persons are thinking that we are. But not only that, but we should see ourselves inside also, that what our behavior is like. The last one, that is the person we really are, that what we are behaving, that is the real one. So it is easy to fool ourselves that we are someone other than who we are. So it is easy to fool. Why? Because we are already thought that the person we are thinking we are, and the other persons what they thinking we are. So then who we are? So we are just a thought or the imagination, it depends on, right? It depends on our imagination, that how we are imagining or how we are getting the behavior to others. So there could be other areas of our personality which we are aware, but which we are afraid to reveal to others, right? Some behaviors are of different, like someone have the hesitation to talk in English, someone have the hesitation to tell them the or contact with someone, or they don't have the contact twice, so they don't have that much the confidence. So similarly, we have the afraid to reveal to others also. These days there are many methods that can be employed to understand ourselves. Like there are different methods came nowadays to just to employ ourselves to understand our character or the behavior or our personality. You have seen in that nowadays the youth is going through different social networking sites. Through that also we can just imagine our, or we can test our personality. So, author of the book that is Success in 30 Days shares one of his personal experience that when he got his handwriting analyzed by graphoanalysis expert, he got the expert to analyze his handwriting by mixing it with those of many others. One of the things the expert said after reading his handwriting, that never trust this person with money. So what that graphoanalysis means, by seeing your writing they can just tell your character or your personality or your behavior. So what he told, that by seeing this writers or the authors writing, he told that never trust this person with money, means he can do any bad work with that money. So he dumbfounded and asked him, is this person dishonest, that he is not honest to the money? Oh no, he explained, he is a man of integrity, but he is put in charge of any project. He will concentrate so much on the success of the project that he will entirely neglect the keeping of accounts. So he will be entirely go into the project, that how he is completing his project or how he is completing his work. He will just feel that he have to do the work. He will not keep the account. That means he will not count the money. So what I mean, that cannot be entrusted with the keeping of accounts. So that was quite a relief for the praeria, that is the author, because if you think that it is good, not good, or not honest with the money, then it is the wrong one. But now he is quite relieved because he came to know that he will be more, means he can say that he will be more experienced with his work and he will see his work more. He will not go into the account or the money. So the knowledge of an unknown person's character can make him alert and careful, right? Unknown facts which we are going to hear by someone's like this person is this much, or he person talks like this, or he is dressing up like this. By hearing all this, we can just make ourselves alert. Like someone said that what is the way of talking, or he is not having the manner about our, if we are thinking or someone we heard, then what we can say, that the characters is our characters like something that they are thinking of, right? So it is not easy to find that what others think we are, but what we do after learning their opinion is important, because they used to give the opinion to us. By our elders we used to take the opinion, by your teachers, by your friends, or by your elders you can take the opinion that what we are. So if you are not able to face the truth, you are likely to get upset. And it's true, but when someone used to say that your dressing is not good, we used to get upset, right? You're not having the way of talking, then also we get upset. That means we get upset by the imaginations of others. So again, if you are self-analytical, it is possible to make what you think you are to coincide with the person you are. So what you want to be, so you have to judge yourself, you have to think of yourself that what should you learn, but don't go into the overconfidence. So the following age-old formula may be helpful in assessing those around you, right? He knows not or knows not that he knows not is a fool, leave him. He knows, but he don't know that who he is just a kind of fool, right? He knows not and knows that he known not. That means someone is knowing him, but he don't know that what he was. So this is also a kind of foolishness. It's simple. So try to teach him. He knows and knows not that he knows. What he knows, he is by himself is not knowing that what he knows. So he is asleep. So try to wake him, because he should know himself. Because he is knowing and he don't know that he knows him. He who knows and knows that he knows is wise, because he knows that he knows. That means he is wise. So try to follow him. So character is a sum total of the person's values, attributes, and the behavior. So the actions and the reaction that reflect our attributes we have towards people. Things and the events, our attributes, on the other hand, are shaped by the values that we hold dear to us. Right? What are the values that we are holding is telling us about our character or the personality. So the everything is required. That is the value, our attributes, and our behavior. So together we can say that character do not change, opinions alter, but characters are only developed, because different opinions can be given by the different persons. Like our best friends, they give a good opinion on us. Similarly, characters cannot be given in the different opinions, but character will be the same. Character do not change of a single person. So but characters can be developed. Without changing it, we can develop by taking the opinions of others. We should not get upset, but we should develop our personality. So this is what the character and the personality. In the next video we will be seeing the further chapter. Thank you.